Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to play Season, A Letter to the Future. I'm playing this on Steam. You can also play this on PlayStation. I'm actually really excited to dive into this one. I want to thank the Season team and Scavenger Studios for providing me with a copy of this game. I also want to point out this is a Canadian-made game, so I'm excited about that. They do recommend that you play with a controller, so I'm going to use my Xbox controller here today. This story looks very emotional. It looks very breathtaking. And yeah, let's dive in. Let's show you guys some gameplay. I'm loving the atmosphere and the sounds.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages.
It's so
What it looks like, sounds like,
emotional already.
feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Index, past seasons, A Letter to the Future, A Village in the Mountains, Pate's Dream. This season is going to end. Dad, the museum vault, the morning I leave. Okay, so can I just look at these? Olden Days, Season of Modernity 500, Golden Season, a season of cultural exchange, The War 770, The Great War, which lasted 10 years, Season of question mark 780, the season I was born into. All right. So now I can go around and interact with things. I'm assuming that's my mom I'm hearing. No, sorry. I was trying to interact with this here. Maybe from the other way, maybe, perhaps.
Three, two, one. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
I'm guessing that's Mr. Lotto. A catalog of strangers. That's cool. There's old bills and there's an insect here. What does that say? The owl spreads her wings over prosperity. This bill is worth 10 poems. And then I want to check out that insect here. This game is already like very, very chill, very calm. I like games like this. It's good sometimes to just...
My bag and Dad's camera. Ready for the great departure.
Yeah, we're going to need that. We got an animal. Oh. Hope you like him more than you would have like the fish pate. Prize ribbon. Does it say for what? Wandering Tail Festival. And origami. Folded by Pate. And then I see a picture here. Mom and Dad's portrait. Nightlife in the plaza. And then I'm guessing that's a picture of Dad. Yeah, it says Dad right on it. Sketch of Dad. I went out for a climb. Be back this evening. All right. I guess out we go now. I like the way it moves too. Absorb the moment. Study the scene. Good morning, Mom. Absorb the moment.
The last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight.
That's emotional, man.
It's creaky. Mom hears it and turns to me.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind, your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore, but if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
Shielding against what? Don't worry, Mom. I'm going to go against what?
Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
Where did the pendant come from? Where did the dream sickness come from?
It was Dr. Fumio's last invention. He realized that some psychedelic maladies were impossible to cure, so he made the pendant to prevent them in the first place. If you have a better idea how to protect your brain from being destroyed, let's hear it. That's what I thought. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have 2 layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
supposed to be painless, at least.
Let's try. I could do it and I'll lose those memories instead.
No, you must remember everything. That's your role.
All right. I could tell you the memory after you lose it. Let's try.
The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember
Man, this is so calm and chill.
Listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all.
She's forgetting.
I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Something with smell. What's this? We got dried flowers or candies. And we got ginger drink in the spoon. I'm going to go with dried flowers.
Ancient, perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
Select for pendant.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep.
There's almost like a meditation to this game, you know what I mean? Not because of the breathing, but
From his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace? A trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent. Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please? Thank you.
all right. The candies maybe?
Sweet, wax, honey. How I've tried to save things.
Let's try the candies then.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. I remember. These were a present from your friend Pate. It was such a special gift that you wouldn't eat a single one. But after a while, the candy became as hard as rocks. The candy was meant to give one moment of sugary joy. And you realized, we talked about this, that by trying to save them, they lost their purpose. It might have been better to just enjoy them in the moment. Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Texture I like. Oh, what's this?
Wax, soft, ancient wall, no memory of.
So this one, she has no memories of the people that left it, so we're not going to use that. I'm thinking maybe the ceramic animal.
gave me this a long time ago.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the surface. A cool stone. I remember. This was in the months after your father passed. You didn't seem sad, but you just weren't interested in anything. It was hard to know what to do. One day, you and your friend Pate went fishing. You didn't catch anything, of course, but when I was putting away your bucket, we found this creature there. Pate had dropped it in without you noticing. I remember how it made you smile. And I felt, oh, no matter how much things have changed, I will get to see my little girl smile again.
Oh no, I don't know if this one's gonna be it. Oh no, we're allowed to put it in. Mom, are you okay? We can stop. What's wrong?
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
I won't go for anything that's dad related, I don't think. So let's see if there's anything else around here. What's this?
My hand when I was a child. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
We'll leave it. We don't want mom to forget us. What about Pate's origami? Origami looks nice, right? People like to look at origami. Was there anything here? There is the insect, the husk. I don't know if we could use that though. That was the bell. That could have been for sound.
Worn cover. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
I could try to use this book, I guess.
So, what did you end up choosing? This book is supposed to make children afraid of the outside world. Every household has a copy, but it had its purpose in the old days. What with the chaos and violence and confusion, but it didn't work on you. You were scared of the images, but as soon as you could talk, you had questions. Are they hungry? Did they get enough sleep? Soon enough, the creatures became familiar. You dreamed of meeting them.
And we might now.
They became your friends. Another moment when I began to realize what kind of person you are, that you were born to step outside of our lives here. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Oh, actually, we already did sound. It was the recording at the beginning. So sound's been complete.
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home.
The pendant's done, but now mom's gonna forget.
Protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it.
Yes, of course. I'll try not to.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
All right, so back to my room. Yeah, there they are. Pick up tools and leave. Stay a little bit longer. It's time to go on an adventure. That's it.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us.
They're gonna keep pictures of each other.
There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Oh man, this is so sad. It's for the greater good though, right? Right, greater good. All right, inspiration available.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you for the future.
So keepsake. I guess we'll put this here. All right. All right, all right. Can I put more stuff?
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
And I'll put the candies here. There we go. And I think we're done now, right? New stamps and conclusions
To
unlocked.
record the sights and sounds of this season, I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
All right, so audio recorder. All right, so the village has been added. Maybe the water? Does that make sense? Like recording things that make a lot of sound?
We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world. Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio. Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
Is that what these ribbons here are? Perhaps. Oh, something's here.
A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them. But it might be good for you to have an example of one.
I hope she comes back and tells everyone it's safe to leave.
I can go against tradition a little for posterity.
This is the cafe. Music and poetry tonight.
This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too. This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
There are 3 murals celebrating his work. And there's a statue that I need to find.
There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
There's the mural there. I'm guessing this one here where it says RIP is one.
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
All right. And then the 2 faces are here to my left. The statue's right there. I'll just be missing one, I think. We march the day Dr. Fumio has cured memories. Oh, wait, no, that's the one I meant to do. There we go.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
All right, and then the statue. I'm going to go back for this one a little bit.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it.
Okay, so now I want to use my keepsakes, right? So we have this that goes here. We have that one that goes there. That goes here. And then I want a 2 side by side somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking it's this way somewhere. Can I go down? I was thinking it might be up, but it might be down. Yeah, I'm just missing this one. There are 3 murals celebrating his work. I'm not seeing a mural yet. It could have been up there too, though. This looks like we might be leaving. And I don't think I want to leave just yet. So I'm gonna...
The village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
Inspiration available. I'm gonna go back up though, because I still feel like perhaps it's up there. I just feel like it wouldn't be down there, you know? I'm thinking perhaps, yeah, see, it's right here. And then we can go out into the world. I was hoping to have some big news today for everyone for my YouTube channel, but I think I will soon in the next couple days. So make sure you check out the community section.
The elder
For
sought
that.
Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
All right. I think we have it all now. Right? That's done.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
So now it's time to keep going, right? Down this way. And then I guess we're going to leave. This world is beautiful, though. Look at it. I don't know if I could see it if I take my camera out. You kind of can. Look at like the music, the birds. There's some sort of castle there in the distance too, right over here.
The ruins in the distance were used to make us afraid of the outside world. Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
Well, not anymore, because we're probably going to go there. We're gonna take a flower.
Flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
The sound effects too are really well done. Like the echo right now as I'm running down the stairs. The atmosphere, it's really well done. And once again, proud this is a Canadian game. I'm hearing like
A drip, just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
do I have a key for this? Oh, I do. Oh, look at that. Now that's beautiful.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
I wonder, you get to ride a bike too in this game, which is really wonderful. And I'm wondering if once we get out of here, I'm not even sure if we'll see it in this episode. Actually, I think I do see some bikes ahead, so perhaps we will. I wonder where all the people are. I feel like taking a picture of this here.
These bikes were used by messengers a long, long time ago.
Can I take a bike? Oh, it looks like I can.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Take a bike and leave car out. Take another moment here. I wonder if I could just leave without a bike. Although I do want a bike. I do want to get a feel for riding a bike. You can't go out the door. So yeah, you got to pick a bike. So we're going to go here. We're going to take a nice picture because Pate fixed these, right? There we go. And we're going to take one now. I don't know if I get to choose blue, yellow, or pink. I'm going to go with blue. Not sure if it makes a difference, though, into the actual story. We got another achievements. All right, so mount the bicycle. And then move. Oh, man, the sound in this feels so good. Look at this. Well done, scavengers. And then once again, I want to thank the Season team for providing a copy of Season. This is just beautiful, right? Very beautiful. Almost, you can meditate to this. This is calm. Very inspirational and emotional journey. I could feel it. I can absolutely feel it within this game. So if you enjoy stories with a meaning, beautiful scenery, open world, you like games where you have to record, find things, this is for you. Most definitely for you. All right, looks like we're getting to a tunnel here. Looks like an old train tunnel. Kind of reminds me of something we have here in Brockville, Ontario, although it doesn't have an open wall like this. I'm just trying to take in all the sights. It's so beautiful. It looks like we're about to take something to go down. Kind of like a gondola. Right over here. Oh, perhaps not. Park the bike. What's this? Open the letter. I'll be surprised if the letter reaches you. The war has become like a deranged sleeper, trashing in bed's eyes closed tight. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes. First, a smaller degradation, which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it.
They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
This. All right, we got to open another letter. This one looks like it might help us. Dear Cornelius, I've thought it over and I had to tell you, the name you picked for your baby is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in time.
That poor baby.
That poor baby indeed. I mean, you got to love your name, right? And you can always change your name. But open this letter. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. I am suffering from memory excess but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to cure myself of this disease. I am unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio.
Before setting up in Kero village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
I want to record that sound behind me too. Fabric, so this is just kind of like I'm going to pick up everything. I don't know if you have to. The trade routes are cut off. Karo is going to feel even smaller now.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
See the rocking of this thing? I feel like that would make a good sound. Pat out of Karo. All right. That might be all of it here, perhaps. Can I sit here, I wonder? Sketch. Oh, you can sketch when you sit down. That's pretty cool. That's very beautiful scenery right there. I wonder what those oil rigs are, though. There we go. And we're done. Now I get back to my bike, right? My bicycle, which I parked over here. And I guess we keep going down the path. So we're going to go down this way. The elders have allowed us to leave, which is nice of them. I would recommend getting this game. You could definitely pick it up on Steam or PlayStation 5, like I said. I do want to thank once more Season and Scavengers for providing me with a copy of this game. Oh, it's all busted. How did I not notice that when I was up there? One of the towers is broken. Perhaps because of no maintenance, a storm, maybe the war. It adds to the scenery, though. I think I'm going to break here for a second. And we're going to take a picture of this.
From the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
What is this saying? I think that's saying flooded. I wonder if we can go here, though. I wonder, like, see, I see something over there, like a bird. Or, like, there's wildlife over there. There's a sound here. There's a frog.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Lots of sounds to be had here. There's an animal here. Looks like a goat. Both of them.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
They might be.
My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
You could pet the animals. Now that's cute. That's cute. All right. Hold on a second here. I see another one over here.
That time it felt off. I guess I had beginner's luck before.
Maybe. Maybe this one we record them, right? We'll need that for the museum.
Okay, now I got it back. I'm in control. I can easily pet certain four-legged animals.
I wonder if we'll find cats and dogs at some point. So I'm going to get on my bike. I'm going to travel for a few more minutes here. And then I think we're going to call it here for season. I'm definitely going to continue to play this. I want to see it through, especially how beautiful this open world is. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a bunch of different games that I had, you know? Sealand Transportation Industries, established in 543.
Materials around. The things that used to be possible.
Can I bike through the water, I wonder? You can't. So you actually have to go that way anyways, the way that I just went. I don't know if we can bike through it. We're going to try. No, but we can walk it across. I hadn't noticed that earlier. That the path was flooded. I think once I'm on here, I'll be able to get back on my bike. Hi, goats. Might need to walk it across this little bridge thing here. Oh, no, we're good. And now we continue. This world feels very big. I don't know if you eventually get a map, but it feels massive. I'm not going to lie. Like, reminds me of looking out of like Lake Ontario. It's so big. I didn't pick the ocean because I'm not surrounded by by any oceans here. Although, I mean, I've been in the ocean. I remember first time I went on a cruise. Only time, actually. I only been on one cruise, but staring out on the ocean.
Landscapes.
Very
Seeing them
peaceful.
for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end. Or more importantly, how soon.
Oh, this looks like we might be traveling to elsewhere as the lights dim. loading another area, I assume.
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time.
Oh, that's sad.
Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
I like the sound of the rain. I'm going to record that. Oh, there's thunder too, though, so we don't want to be out here too long. And I see windmills. I'm assuming that one's broken.
The blades turn, but I bet they don't generate any power.
They probably don't.
Just swirling the air around.
And over here, there is something written on this one. I don't know if I can get to it, though. No, you can't open that. But perhaps I could take a picture of it if I line myself up properly.
This person wanted the season to change. Why?
The long journey. This is in fact the long journey. We are going to call it here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Seasons. Let me know in the comments down below what you have thought. Are you going to play it? Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to pick it up on Steam? Are you going to pick it up on PlayStation? Once again, I want to thank the Season team and Scavengers for providing me with a copy of this game. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been emotional. It's been motivational. Opens your eyes. Lots of things to see. Lots of things to hear. And as always, for all your indie game content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. And I will catch all you amazing humans on the next one.